Welcome to Game Reviews and More. This is SaphirePhoneix here again. This is my second submission to Game Reviews and More, and you're watching a gameplay footage from a game I recently bought. It's called Men of War. It's a fantastic game. This is actually a battle in the Russian campaign, where I think it's sort of mission 6 or 7, I can't remember. But it's where I have to capture Seelau Heights, which is sort of on the German-Russian border. And this is just a small section of the game. This is where I'm trying to capture the second objective before the final attack. And this mission actually took me about 2 hours to complete. And by the end of it, I had 800 casualties, but caused 800 casualties to the Germans as well. So in 2 hours, 1,600 men had died, and that's not including the number of tanks and things that I'd lost as well. So it was an epic battle, the biggest battle I've ever played in this campaign. I've completed it now, so I know this was the best one ever. I've got several topics to talk about in this commentary. The first one was related to my first video that everyone sort of seemed to comment about, either personal message through YouTube or on the actual video, and that was about my habit, that I kept saying every sort of few words. So I'm going to try and cut down on as many times as I can on that. It's just when I say it, whenever I say it's me trying to think about what I'm saying next. So I'm really sorry about that, guys, about why I kept saying that loads of times in my first submission, but I'm going to try and cut it down as much as possible. Now, the first main topic I want to talk about is plans for not Medal of Honor, Men of War Let's Play. I've completed the Russian campaign, I think I've just said. There's again. But I'm currently on my second mission of the German campaign. There's also an Allies campaign to do as well. So I'm going to do each of those campaigns in easy first, so I can get used to what the levels are like and things like that. Excuse me, sorry. Then what I'm going to do is I have exams coming up in May, so I kind of need to revise for that, and then a week before my exams start, at the start of May, I've got to hand in 2 pieces of coursework as well. And this is all for uni. So my last exam is on the 20th of May, I think. So after the 20th of May, I'm going to start doing a Let's Play for this series. I'm currently doing a Shogun 2 Total War series, so I'll be continuing that. But I'll be starting a Men of War Let's Play towards around about on the pretty much 20th, 21st of May. So sorry if that seems a bit unfair or a bit too long to wait for you guys, but it's the best I can do. I can only cope with doing one Let's Play whilst I'm doing my revision and studies and things like that, so that's the best I can do. My current progress of Shogun 2 Total War Let's Play, that's what the next topic I want to talk about. I'm currently on episode I think I've got episode 26 up now. I've got one episode ready to upload shortly, and then I have another episode that I need to put together and add a commentary to, and then I'll need to do some more recordings. So I've got about 28 episodes so far, and I'm predicting another 15 odd episodes before I even finish. Just thought I'd pause while that airstrike came in there. That just shows how many bodies there are. The yellow are my bodies, the red are the enemy bodies. So just thought I'd point that out. Anyway, back to Shogun 2 Total War. The only reason I say I'm expecting another 15 episodes, 15 episodes, is because a guy called Diplex Heated HD, who I subscribed to not too long ago, I've watched his entire Shogun 2 Total War Let's Play series, and it was about, I can't remember, I think it was like 40 to 45 episodes, something about 42 episodes, I think. Excuse me. So it was quite long, and I'm already on number 26, I think I said, 26, 27, and I'm not that far away from conquering Kyoto, which is like the main objective, and then you need to hold that for a year, which is about 4 turns, I think, on the game. But I need to work my way across Japan to get to Kyoto to take it over and things like that, and it's going to be a bit of a challenge. So I'm expecting another sort of 15, possibly 20 episodes to go, about 10 to 15 minute episodes each. So that's that. Minecraft and plans for Minecraft is my next topic. I've received some comments on YouTube, not necessarily on the videos, but like email YouTube, asking me if I have Minecraft and if I play Minecraft. And the answer to that question is yes, I do play Minecraft, and I do have Minecraft. I've had it for about 3 months. Until recently I didn't know, I couldn't get the Minecraft to work properly on my laptop, in the sense that every time I ran it, it was really slow and laggy, and I had to play everything on things like fast graphics and what was it, tiny rendering distance. So it was awful. I mean, I pretty much just gave up on playing on it. And then a friend of mine on YouTube told me how to make it work better when you turn it on. So you basically start up Minecraft, and then you open up your task manager, and then you set the Java W program to high priority, and it makes the game run smoother, and you can have rendering distance on normal and things like that. So at the moment it works. I haven't tried it with recording equipment yet, but at the moment it works. So as soon as I can do some testing on it with recording equipment, I can then start uploading a series. Again, that'll be starting after my exams finish, so we're talking probably June-ish for that excuse me, for that series to start, because I want to get the Men of War series started first, because it's an epic game and I want to show it to you guys. The next topic are questions and FAQs, etc. If you guys have any questions that you want to ask me, that you want me to talk about on these videos, or if you have any topics of interest in the news in whatever country you're from, and I can sort of look it up, or if I've already heard about it and things like that, and you want me to talk about it in my videos, then let me know, and I can start doing a sort of small mini FAQ series on my channel or something. If you want me to post more video commentaries like this, where I've actually planned out what I'm going to say this time, and with things like Men of War, gameplay footage and things like that on this channel, then again, let me know. So I've pretty much gone through all the main topics I wanted to talk about, so I'm going to pretty much just talk about the rest of this gameplay, I think, unless of course I can come up with something in my head of another topic to talk about. Excuse me. So as you've pretty much guessed, I've spent the majority of this fight on this, pretty much just around this area of the slope, and that is because the Germans are putting up a hell of a fight right at the top of the ridge. You can see at the top of the screen there all the firing and stuff that's going on at the moment. It's hell, because the next part that I need to do, once I've got control of this ridge, and then need to pretty much send all my units down this tiny little slope where all those ruins are in the distance, because beyond that is a German base that I need to take over. And around a couple of bits of the walls there's a tank, and then there's a couple of artillery pieces as well, and a couple of machine gun points, and then there's just the infantry and the ruins that are causing problems as well. So basically I'm just getting owned on this hill ridge. So basically once I've got this control of the ridge, I can then move down. So that's basically my priority in this fight. I can't remember where this video stops. I think it stops just before I move on to take the third objective, which is the enemy German base. I can't really remember. I recorded this video a few days ago, so as you can see the Germans have all taken cover behind one of my allies' ruined tanks, because I do control the Russians, but the AI also controls the Russians. They control Russian reinforcements or whatever, and I think that was one of their tanks. The AI has a lot of tanks that keep coming in and out, and I'm basically just trying to use my infantry, because on the right hand side are a list of things you can call in to help you. But each, the top one is snipers, the second one down is submachine gun, third one is machine gun, so on and so on. And second from bottom is a bombing run, but unfortunately, which is my point, I don't have enough points to call it in. At the top of the column you can see I've got 15 out of 250 now, and that represents the number of points I have in the game fighting and things like that, and it goes up with fighting and things like that, and it goes up just on its own. And basically once you get a certain number of points, so for example submachine guns I think are worth 8 points, so you can call in a group of submachine gunners for 8 points, and you can then use them to fight the battle and things like that. So that's how that works. And on the left hand side, that column shows what units I have. Now it does say I have a tank, and I don't know what that other vehicle is. I think it's like a support tank or something, but for some reason before this battle started, before it went into a video clip to show where my second objective was, which is this hill line. You see all the craters and everything like that from the previous fight and the current fight. And my two vehicles were just being repaired because they had their tracks damaged, so they couldn't move. So once the video clip came in and showed me the second objective, it meant I couldn't go back. I couldn't select my two vehicles because they were now covered up by the fog of war, and the fog of war excuse me, the fog of war shows the boundary, and the camera can't move beyond that boundary, and I can select them from the column, but I can't move them. Even though it says I can move them, they won't move out the fog of war, and I don't understand why. I don't know whether it was a glitch or something, or whether it's just bad luck, but I couldn't use my vehicle, so I just had to rely on infantry and bombing runs throughout this whole battle, pretty much. As you can see, I'm just trying to move in round on the right. I'm trying to flank them, but it's proving a lot more difficult than I thought, because a load of German infantry suddenly appeared out of the bushes at the back of the ruins that you can see just on the right, and there were also loads of Germans shooting me from the trenches and from the ruins just up on the top left there. So basically, this plan failed, and it turns out there was a sniper in this bush here, which was absolutely so annoying, because it just took out about half the squad before they even realised they were being shot by the sniper. So basically that whole plan of flanking them around on the right failed miserably. But I bring up some more troops, and I decide, you know what, I'm going to try and sort of work my way around to the left and the centre, see if I can sort of get them in a pincer and things like that. But I can't remember how well. I don't think this video actually ends when I complete the second objective, unfortunately, but it's been a pretty good video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Unfortunately, I've run out of time to talk, so like, comment and visit my channel, and let me know what you think.